Hi, I'm Laura Dobb, a Canadian psychic medium, and I like to help people connect with their loved ones past through the magical tradition of tea leaf reading. And I also use my other favorite divination tools like oracle cards. So, if you're looking for meaningful connection, then please do stay with me. I will be reading tonight just without an audience here, so this is hopefully going to connect just for you. And lots of spirits come through. I never know who's going to come through. So if something isn't for you, then it may be for someone else who is watching. It could even be for someone who pops in and watches or finds my video, months down the road, and it will make a meaningful connection with them. So, yeah, I do this all the time and usually post at night and typically Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I am starting to post a little bit more. So just please do like and subscribe, and you'll be notified when my videos do pop up. And in the future, once I get enough subscribers, I will be doing lives where I can answer your questions live. So thanks very much, and let's get started. And what I have with me tonight is my trusty little tea leaf reading kit here. I've got a really sweet little pot and a teacup and saucer, and that's all I need really, other than a little bit of tea. So I haven't actually poured this yet. I only need a little bit of tea, about 1/8 of a teaspoon. I use black tea. My favorite is Yorkshire Gold, but I'm not even drinking it in front of you today. All I have to do is just pour the tiniest amount of tea and let it steep just a little bit. And then I turn it around. I'm doing this quite high up, so I'll probably spill all over the place. There we go. You see, you want the tea leaves to get all around the cup. You might even start seeing some symbols there. But what I'm doing, I'm just going to get it all around the cup, and then I'm turning it upside down right onto my saucer. And then I'm just going to let that drain while I lay out my oracle cards. As I was doing my meditation before I turned on the camera, I know that there are some messages that are coming through and more related on how to move forward in life. So just messages from your spirits past, but they are acting as spirit guides and trying to help you guide yourself through life. They are here watching over you and not being opinionated, no judgment, no opinions, and really it is up to you how you move forward in life. Will not be upset if you make one decision or the other. That's a lot of a very, very common question. Are my relatives happy with this thing that I did or that thing? Are they happy with how I handled something? To me, with many readings under my belt, hundreds, I do know that spirit will never be upset with you or judge you. So I just want to let you know that. And I'm going to be creating some more videos where I do discuss that and the most common questions that I get from people. Okay, so I've got my cards laid out. Someone is about to get a letter concerning a management job. And Spirit is wanting to let you know that you will be getting this job. It is there's a man close to it and a woman. So what I'm not seeing is which one, and that doesn't matter. It's for you if you are now applying for and interviewing for or have interviewed for a management position. You are going to get the job. You are moving forward with a gift, with your gifts and your experience. So there's no doubt that you should be getting this job. Um, this will help you end I would say, toxic situation at work. There's been a lot of anxiety, and it could be related to this job and you applying for it. Maybe there has been lots of competition, and that people have been very gossipy about it. They've been, it's just been causing a lot of anxiety for you. So please do know that that will be ending once you get that job, and then you will be responsible for helping that dynamic, that work dynamic, change. So this is a pretty major thing that's happening. And I want you to remember, once you get that job, your spirit guides want you to remember, once you do get that job, that that is perhaps what you should concentrate on, is changing the atmosphere and changing the community at work and making it into a better place. Make it so people want to come to work. Make it so people enjoy the atmosphere and enjoy each other, and then your productivity will go up. The gossiping, the anxiety will change because you are the change maker. Okay, so you're making these changes at work, and it will be welcomed. Okay, no more of this kind of old school, from the top down and boss employee type of thing. Not that you don't have a structure, but it's much better to, you know, be human with your employees, and to be on a level where they know that you are listening to them, because you have been in that situation where you know all the anxiety that it caused, and the competitiveness, and everyone not getting along. So that's a huge message right to start with. And I haven't even looked at the teacup yet. This is just a message from Spirit that they wanted you to know right away. So the teacup is confirming all of this right at the beginning here. It's right on my top line of my cards, and it's right at the beginning of my cup. What I'm seeing is, think about the Jaws movie and the poster for the Jaws movie. Isn't there someone swimming at the top, and they're doing the front crawl, and there's this shark, the Jaws shark, coming up, swimming at this person? That's what you've been doing. You've been swimming with the sharks. And this atmosphere needs to change. This culture needs to change. There's question that this culture can change, but once you get in a more powerful position, you can use your experience to help that culture move on. It's like you'll be walking through the doors of this place that you work, and you will be immediately changing the culture. I see you walking through there with confidence and joy and purpose. It's going to take a little while for people to believe that things can change, and it's going to be quite a shocker. It's definitely a good thing. I sound like Martha Stewart. It's a good thing. But yes, it is. People will start to help that culture. That toxicity will slowly move away. There is, I just keep getting the song or the words, Mother Goose, in my head. It's like a childhood rhyme. And that this is for someone who was read to Mother Goose, and I don't know why, but I feel like that would be a grandmother. There's a really big witch here, and you'll see in my back here, I've even got one of my witch dolls that I make. I've got my witch hat, and even my dollhouse, and I read at a witch shop every week called Witch Chest. So I have an affinity for witches, that's for sure. But when they show up in my teacup, it definitely means something. It means that there's typically a grandmotherly figure when I see them as female, and just someone in your life who is magical. It doesn't mean that they had to practice witchcraft. And I also see a little boot here too. There's a witch boot, which is quite meaningful to me. And it is, she's got a broom too. I'll show you a picture of it up in the description. Now, there's also a man who is connected to her. And so I would take that as parents or grandparent energy. And the man is the one who is communicating with you. His wife is this magical person, so you may know that already, and maybe that's where you get your affinity for your magic. Watching videos like this, perhaps you do divination as well. Perhaps you speak with spirit and do mediumship like me. So in that case, I want you to know her partner, her husband, is also there with her, and he's the one who's communicating with you. He's wanting to basically give you a wave. He's waving like this. He's got a hat on, like a businessman's hat, like an old hat that, did you ever see the show Mad Men? He's like wearing a hat like from the 50s there, or 60s. I can't think of when. But he's here waving at you saying, I've got some ideas for you. So remember at the beginning of the video, I mentioned that they won't judge, spirit won't judge you, they won't get angry with you, but they do want to help you go through life, and they will sort of give you ideas that are from the universe, basically. We are offered up on a platter many, many different ideas throughout the day, each day, every day. It's a matter of which ones stick and which ones don't. Okay, so there's a great video that Elizabeth Gilbert did many years ago. It was a TED Talk where she talked about these ideas coming. Tom Waits is a singer, and he would say that ideas would come to him, or songs would come to him, and then if he was too busy, they would leave and go to someone else. There's another story as well from Maya Angelou, I believe, and she would say that when she was a child, she'd be out in the field and she could feel the ideas rumbling in the mountains and in the clouds in the sky, and they would rumble towards her, and she would run as fast as she can to get into the house to grab a piece of paper and a pen and write those ideas down. She wanted to catch them before the ideas rumbled through and left her and went to someone else. And so when she made it into the house, and if she grabbed that pen and caught the idea that was coming to her just in time, she did say in her story that as she put the pen to paper, the idea was just about to float by, and she caught it just in time, but it was like leaving, so it came, and she wrote everything backwards. So instead of all the words coming in the right order, they came swooping backwards. I hope I'm explaining that well. But we are given these ideas all the time, and where do they come from? Well, the universe, and from our loved ones who act as our spirit guides. And that's what this grandfatherly energy is doing. He is waving and saying, hey, I've got these ideas for you. Take a look at this and this. He gave you 2 ideas today. That's what he's wanting to tell you. He gave you 2 great ideas, and they're coming out from the top of his head, from his crown chakra. Or think about your crown chakra. That's where you captured these ideas. So he's also wanting to let you know that he sees you. So not only is he communicating with you, he wants you to know that he is watching over you, but that he sees you. I feel like it's a message that you may not feel seen in the world. Maybe you feel like you're working your butt off and nobody really sees you, or you don't feel like people appreciate you. And what he's wanting to say is that, yes, someone does see you. I see you. And just a message that it's not all for naught. Is that the word? You are doing good in the world. You are being seen. You will be seen. Don't give up. That kind of thing. Okay. So that's a really strong message. And I really do feel like it's from this couple. I don't know if they were magical in life, but they're certainly magical now. Let me know in the comments if that resonates with you and if that is someone who is coming through for you. Um, great message and wonderful people. Okay, so back to that Mother Goose reference. I had no idea, but the original Old Mother Goose and the Golden Egg was a poem based on the plot of a popular pantomime first performed in 1806, Harlequin and Mother Goose, or The Golden Egg. This appeared in a chapbook published in the 1860s or later, now held in McGill University. Interesting, because I'm going to put the picture up here from that book, Old Mother Goose and the Golden Egg, up in the picture here, and you'll see she has a witch hat on. She's a witch. So riding a goose. Old Mother Goose, when she wanted to wander, would ride through the air on a very fine gander. So this is definitely related to the witch in the cup. And I'm taking this as a sign from your magical ancestor, from the witch spirit guide that is magical and helps you move forward in life, is giving you a nod, a gentle push, an idea to move you forward with. Go for that idea that you are creating. If you've wanted to write a children's book, go for it. If you have anything creative that you've been holding off because you don't think you can do it, or you don't have the experience or the magic or the gifts to do it, just go ahead and do it. This is your sign from the universe, from Mother Goose, from the witch. Okay, so go ahead and that golden egg is quite interesting too, because I would say that that is a sign around Easter. Okay, so it's an Ostera in the more witchy world. So definitely, this take Easter or Ostera, the spring, as a time to just go for it. Okay, so another big message in this reading. Short but sweet. Okay, short but packed with a lot of information from our spirit guides. I'm prompted to look for the stork in my cards here. That's, of course, something new, right? It could represent a birth, but I'm just going to take a look at what is around it. This is related to your child, a child that's been going through a difficult time, and they will be okay. They're taking a different path, and that's okay. It may not be the path that you expected for them, but that's the message here. That's what you expected. So that came out in one of my readings this past week. This stork and the word expected, that's something, expecting a child. This is about a child. And, we do expect our children to come. They're born, and then we want them to be how we are. We want them to have the same ideas and even political leanings. That's top of mind for me all the time now, is political leanings, but it doesn't mean that they are going to be like you. Just because you reared them doesn't mean that they will be the same as you, and that's okay. This is a message to let them go. I don't mean let them go and they'll never come back. I just mean let them go, let them do their own thing, let them be their own person. They will find luck. They're going to have troubles, and they're going to have luck in life. Okay, so that's just a message. That's just life. We can't control what happens to them. We want to all the time, but there is a time and a place where we have to let them listen to their own story and work things out for themselves. Boy, these are a couple of really big life lessons in this reading here. For the couple who is having money troubles right now at their finances, you're actually being pretty hard on yourself about it. It's time to take a look at your ledgers and to see actually what you do have. Okay, keep the faith. Keep working. Things will be okay. Your marriage is good. All will be good. So, if you're going through a tight financial time right now, or you're worried about the future because we're calling for recessions, basically, we'll ride through. We'll ride it through. Okay, so don't worry. That's not going to help any. Just look at your ledgers and prepare. Have those conversations. Do what you can to prepare yourself for difficult times. And I'm wishing that it's not too difficult for you, that's for sure. Tonight's video was a little bit shorter. I hope you enjoyed it. I actually do have a reading scheduled, so I better get prepared for that. I do offer readings on my website, and I have 20-minute options, and I have 40, 50-minute options. And so do take a look at it. My website is thelaurelwitch.com or Laura Daub, DAUB.ca. And you can book me there. There's Zoom readings, and I also do travel around, so you can look for my events on my front page. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you very soon. Good night.